So what is and is not working concerning dealing with chronic absenteeism, tardiness, or truancy? I've really found one of the best resources for finding some of that information is the California Department of Education website. They have tons and tons of links and resources of both data and kind of qualitative examples of what they've seen to work. So I'm going to provide a couple links for you here on my slides presentation so you can click straight to that information if you're interested. And from my research, I found some of the best and most effective policies are a result of creativity within the district. For example, Rancho Cucamonga Unified School District worked with local law enforcement so that if a student had 2 or more unexcused absences, they're issued a ticket from local police. These tickets aren't like speeding tickets where families are going to have to pay a large fee, but if students receive 2 or more of these tickets, so that would be a total of 4 unexcused absences, they're actually not able to apply for a driver's license until they turn 18. So it acts as an incentive for students to be in school unless they have a valid excusable reason not to be. And Fontana School District also implemented a creative solution to keep students in school. This isn't necessarily related to absenteeism or tardiness or truancy, but it shows an effort for the district to avoid students being out of school in the case of suspension. So instead of sending students home for a week or so, they would do, they had a suspension classroom where students would actually stay and be able to have access to guidance counselors and be able to get work from their teachers. And their parents often said that they found this way more effective for dealing with behavior problems with their students rather than just sending them home for the week. So there's also things that don't work in addressing student attendance problems. Harold Levy in his article, The Great Truancy Cover-Up, explains how districts often want to be able to report the highest possible attendance records, and therefore absences can often be excused when they should not be. He found that many times he would talk to administrators who would describe that there's no attendance problems in their school, but then he would go and talk to teachers who told a very different story. Unfortunately, this leads to incorrect data and also allows students to fall through the cracks and may prevent schools from making necessary interventions to address student absenteeism. And additionally, sometimes students do not meet the requirements that would flag them for truancy, tardiness, or chronic absenteeism. For example, if a student is frequently absent, but the absence is excused by their parents, that would be one way where they wouldn't maybe get that flag for kind of intervening with the families. Another example is chronically truant students must be late or missing from class up to 30 minutes or more for it to be considered chronic truancy. Therefore, if a student is tardy every day but only by 10 minutes, again, they might not be flagged for intervention. And additionally, sometimes students do not meet the requirements